go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our two elbows. I like to see the shape you're in from time to time. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine. I just wanna see the same things you can see.
Hello and welcome. Today you will be following me on an adventure that happened in early spring. I've been doing some casual photography since last time, but I wanted to do some nature photography. So I decided to head on out from the city to a small local mountain. To get here, you had to go on some small and twisty roads until you reached the bottom of the mountain, then parked my car and continued my journey on foot along this trail. As you can see, there was still snow on the ground, and the weather was pretty cold and the sun was not at its best. But I still wanted to go to some places on this mountain that I had scouted out earlier. I knew there were shingle fields all across the mountain, and I thought that they could make up for an interesting subject. So my first stop was this small shingle field very early on the trail.
I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Could be 20 minutes.
I decided to shoot with Kodak ColorPlus 200 with my Olympus OM-1. I had never shot with ColorPlus before, so it was a bit more exciting to see how the pictures would turn out.
Baby, you know I just like to talk.
So this was the first picture I took that day. The lighting these days was very harsh, so I had a very hard time to get the exposures right. I wanted the tree surrounded by snow to be the subject in this picture. I tried to expose for the tree that is surrounded by snow, and I wanted this snowy path in the foreground to lead to that tree. This picture didn't turn out so good. I had a really hard time to expose this day, and my subject just blends into the background, which is not what I wanted.
Cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time.
And this is the second attempt of the same picture. I'm a bit closer, so the snow is more prevalent in the foreground, but I don't think it's an improvement.
But your face remained the same.
This picture, I think, works a lot better than the two previous pictures, and I think it turned out much better. I think this picture has a lot more structure and it feels just more complete. It's just easier to see what you're trying to show, so I actually like this much better.
Romance will melt. We'll always remember how it felt. A significant life, just what it was needed. Clean in the blackest night.
After a while, I continued up the mountain, looking for some more interesting places to photograph. I followed this dense forest path that slowly led me to another shingle field.
Nobody is losing. The sparrows will be here by dawn. When we find this over, they'll be gone.
I decided to snap another photo, but I still had the same problem with lighting, and the composition in this photo is very unclear. The place was interesting, but I didn't quite figure out how to capture it, so the picture is just quite bad.
Easy rider on the highway, station wagon going slow, windows open, you are basking in a blue.
This photo could have been a lot better if the exposure were right. I liked how the sun just lit up this certain spot, but unfortunately this was not a success.
With your hand out on the wind, I keep this folded at the corner so that I could not forget. Folded at the corner so that I could not forget. Pink azaleas by your driveway, shade our leisurely goodbyes.
I found this interesting branch in the sun that I thought could make up for a different type of subject. I don't know really why I thought it would be cool, but it's not terrible.
With your arms sweeping the sky, it was then I had a knowing. You were waving till the bend. I keep this folded at the corner so that I could not.
I was almost at the top when this stone formation catched my eye. The first picture I took is just okay. The subject is a bit unclear and it feels very chaotic. The second picture, I feel, balances out the chaoticness by giving the stone texture more place. And by including a bit of the sky, you can get a better feeling of the scale of the stone wall. I quite like this picture and I think it's one of the better ones so far.
In your shadow to the coast, past the surf and whitewashed beaches, under cypress trees and smoke.
This is one of my favorite pictures that I took that day. The structure the stone gives is almost face-like, and I think they are very interesting to look at. There's not really a clear structure to the picture, but I tried to get some space on the left to break up the stone wall. I think that works to also give a perspective on scale here as well.
So that I could not forget. Folded at the corner, so that I could not forget.
Here we have a bit of a simpler composition with the subject centered in frame. I like this photo because it's so simplistic. The birch is very beautiful with all the fungal growth at the bottom, and the snow behind helps to bring some separation of the background and foreground. The colors here are also very pretty.
We're all building bridges slowly, tearing them down fast to start over. We're all trying to come over memories of the past and start over. The past can start over. Start over. Stay alive to prevent all the chaos, but happiness can't wait. And maybe it all would come clear if we knew how to act for each other's sake. From time to time it all comes around, but no one knows the end.
I had made my way a bit further down the mountain to a small lake. Here the sun was very bright and beautiful. My plan was to try and walk around the lake and make my way back up to the top just in time for sunset. I wanted to take this picture because of the reflections in the water. Water was very clear and it was almost like a mirror. Even if the composition isn't very interesting, it's a very beautiful scenery. For this to have been a great picture, a subject in the lake would have been perfect.
So turn the key and cooler off. This a pause for relief. Free pass, you don't even have.
Something about this picture I really like. I can't really articulate the reasoning to why, but the feeling I get from this picture just makes it nice to look at. There is chaoticness and no clear subject. But I think the background frames in the chaos in a nice way, so I like this photo.
I've got better things to do all day, to leave a little bit undone, and be the cat in the sun.
This one is pretty okay. The sun is shining very beautifully. The exposure isn't the best though. The highlights on the tree is blown out, and if it wasn't for that, I would probably like this a lot more.
Every empty spreadsheet line, loosen up
Here we have a very different feeling photo. I had begun making my way back up the mountain and just entered the forest when I spotted this small stream. The sun was about to set in the forest, so it was getting darker. I like this photo because of the clear stream as the subject and how it bends through the forest. And the background is subtle, but when you start looking back there is a lot to look at. I think this picture turned out great.
I've got better things to do. Okay, to lead a little bit undone. Be the cat in the sun. Be the cat in the sun.
I had finally reached the top again, just in time for sunset. The sun was bright and casted some beautiful sun rays. I captured some photographs on the top, but not any worthy of talking about.
I've been in your waters, been knocking at your door. I know one thing for sure, I've never been so close before.
I actually made a mistake in calculating the frame count, and the frame counter on the camera was acting up that day. So when I reached the end of my roll, I was confused, because I usually shoot 36 frames, so I thought my camera wasn't advancing my frames correctly. So I reeled in about one frame, and I tried to advance the film again, and when that didn't work, I realized that I was shooting 24 frames instead of 36 frames, and the last frames ended up accidentally becoming a double exposure. Those kind of beginner mistakes I rather would not have done, but I got to enjoy this very beautiful sunset.
But it was over so fast. Just one thing to discover. Oh no, it was never built to last. Well, you just fall in and out.
So that was sadly the end of the photos I had to show you. This session didn't turn out great, but I think I learned a lot from this. Either way, thank you for watching, and I hope I can make some similar types of videos now in the summer, so look out for that. And I hope you stay and just sit back and relax to the rest of the video, and just follow me when I'm making my way back down the mountain to my car. If not, have a great day and get outside.
We stay indoors while the lovers roam the streets. And I know it ain't your fault. You just follow the heart.
first location that I took the first photo at. Just a little bit further than I'm home again.
We're up through night and day. Come on, let me hear you say, let's go undercover. I wanna be your lover. I don't want the games they play. It's not us, so we better stay.
Back at the start point. Started about here, walked up here, down to the lake, around the lake, up to this, and then back almost to the lake, then through the forest a bit, and back onto the tracks here, and then back to the starting point.
I don't want the games they play. It's not us, so we better stay.